So, your radiation meter is screaming, your health is basically gone, and everything is glowing a sickening toxic green. Death is but half a second away. Welcome to the most beautiful and the most lethal place in all of DUNE Awakening, and I'm going to show you why it's worth the risk. So, today we're going to the absolute worst of them. We're heading deep into the hyper radioactive Sheol region, to a little hidden gem located right in the center of this hellscape. Now, before we jump into this video, if you are enjoying the DUNE Awakening videos and guides, be sure to give the video a like, as it's the easiest way to let the pesky YouTube algorithm know that this is the video for other viewers like yourselves. And whilst you're there, consider subscribing to the channel and turning the notification bell on so you never miss another one of these uploads. Now, onto the video. Alrighty, so before we even think about going into the Sheol region and exploring this awesome cave, there are a few things we need to do, or more, should I say more accurately, the things that you need to do. Naturally, this place is heavily irradiated, and you'll die within seconds without a rad suit. So make sure to research the rad suit and make a Mark IV variant. You can make a Mark V if you want to, but if you want to come here the earliest, like before you even have anything, Mark IV is the one you'll need. It's just aluminium ingots and stuff like that. Easy peasy. Next on the list is a Mark IV cut array. Again, super simple. You just need to research it and make sure you have a bit of aluminum ingots and a few other low tier materials. Lastly, you're going to need an ornithopter, preferably with a storage module, as jasmium tends to weigh quite a bit, but to be fair, you should have no problems making any of these things I've just listed, because you should be well into the aluminum tier stage before even thinking of coming into the Sheol region and making duralinium. But once you've got all your gear, we are now ready to head into the heavily irradiated Sheol region of Hager Basin and enter this awesome cave. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so we're over here at my favorite spot within the Sheol region. Now we're over here at Shaitan's Grotto. It's literally just down from the wreck of the Delphus. I'll zoom out for you guys. So yeah, so this is where we are. Now you'll notice that there are quite a few different caves dotted around the Sheol region, and you're probably thinking, well, Kilroy, what makes this one so special? And there's only really one thing that makes this special. Obviously, each of the caves are going to have a decent quantity of jasmium crystal or jasmium chunks, whatever the heck you want to call it. So I honestly would recommend you going around to each of these and grabbing as much jasmium as you possibly can, because you're going to need a 4:1 ratio with aluminium ingots to get duralinium, but we'll speak about that in another video. Now, this one is special because every 45 minutes you'll be able to loot a unique chest and get yourself one of many unique duralinium weapons, schematics, blueprints, armor, whatever the heck you want to call it. Now, there are a few of these chests as well. You get a really good amount of the EMF generators and also the micro sandwich fabric. You do get scrap metal too, but I don't really give a fuck about scrap metal. But yeah, as you can see, so we have our jasmium chunks right here. I would avoid going into the acid pools. It does drain your it does make the radiation go up much faster. So if you wanna stay alive in here for more than like 2 seconds, I would recommend you stay out of these acid pools as much as you possibly can. Naturally, you can't avoid it all, but yeah. So there's about 5 jasmium chunks in here. Not to mention there's jasmium crystal little balls on the ground where you can pick up like just one, for instance. But if you make your way down these steps where I am right now, this is what makes this cave unique and one of my favorite spots in the game, because it is a destroyed temple. And if we know anything about this game, where there's a destroyed temple, there is always a freaking chest nearby. And here we have it. So this is why this is my favorite spot. So we get the Acheronian chest plate. Well, we get the whole Acheronian set, armor set, whatever you want to call it. There's also loads of other stuff you get in here as well. I'm a little bit too full at the moment, but that is a-okay because I already have this anyway. What we're going to do is going to drop that. Actually, there we go. But yeah, so this is an awesome place. This is what makes this stand out from all the other caves. Now you can come back here every 45 minutes and just keep redoing this all over and over again to your heart's content. Now I would mix this in with in your rotation with every other cave. So do this cave, then do all the other caves as well. It's going to make your life a hell of a lot easier, especially because you're going to need thousands of duralinium. So obviously you're going to need a few thousand jasmium. So yeah, but yeah, that's why this one is one of my favorite caves. As you can see, our radiation meter is going crazy right now. We are full, so we need to get the heck out of here, otherwise we will die. But yes, so I would recommend you guys coming to this cave. It is one of my favorite spots, as I've mentioned before. Now, like I said, you can really do anything you want, really, but I would recommend doing like a little circuit if I were you. Let me just get out of this radiation zone real quick. Yeah, end of the radiation's here. I'm just gonna park on this dude's house. Alright, so personally, I would do like a little circuit. So I would go to the Shaitan's Grotto, and then I would hit up every other cave. I think, yeah, there's 4 other caves. So you've got Lust, Greed, Wrath, Limbo, and then obviously Shaitan's Grotto. And again, just do what I did. As soon as your radiation meter down the bottom left goes crazy, goes full red, all you have to do is come towards the enemy campment over here, or towards the Wreck of the Euphoria. And there's no radiation around here. Hence why some guy has built a base out here, which is kind of smart because it's away from everyone else. Genius, if I do say so. But yeah, so I would just come out here every 45 minutes and do a run of all these caves. Not to mention, if you guys don't know as well, the jasmium crystal actually is found in the acid pools. So as you guys are flying over or driving over or whatever, you'll notice like these big impact crater kind of looking ass things. And within the acid pools, you'll notice like clusters of 3. If it's a larger acid pool, that could be 5 or 6. But yeah, you can get an absolute shit ton of duralinium. Honestly, if you do it properly and you spend like an hour out here, you'll probably get a few thousand jasmine crystal, more than enough for like your immediate duralinium needs. You could get like all your weapons, all your armor, and then all the building materials as well that you'll need from jasmium. But yeah, guys, so there's that little simple video of my favorite place within the Sheol region. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you guys explore that cave. Just keep coming back there every 45 minutes. It always regenerates naturally. That's the time that the materials recycle in the game. But there you have it, guys. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to smash that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next DUNE Awakening video.